Hi guys, Sandra here from createinspain, and today I wanted to show you a quick video on Vectornator. They've put a whole raft of improvements in, and one of the things they have introduced is a trace function. So I'm going to import a photograph, which is this one here, and tap on it to import it. There we go. I'm just going to downsize it so that I can see everything I want to be able to see. Now the thing which has got most people confused is that you have your selection tool selected and you try to select this and nothing's happening. But what it is that when you import a photograph, it is actually locked. They've called this one buildings, but it's locked. So you need to unlock it, tap on the style, and when you tap on this to select it, it then selects it, and you can see the image auto trace, because if you've got it locked you can't select it and therefore you just can't trace it. But it seems to be that all photographs are set as locked when you put them in. I suppose that makes sense because most photographs are imported as a reference and you probably don't want to be messing around with your reference itself, but that's how you do it. So I've already actually auto traced this one before. But all I did was I set this up to maximum, which is 500, didn't set a minimum path size, and just clicked on auto trace. Now it does, because this is quite a complicated image, take a little while to actually do it. But when it does, it comes up with a pretty good result. So this is what it looks like when it's completed the auto trace. But if I tap off of here, you get what looks basically like the photograph, and all the colours are separated out. Now, I think that's pretty good for an auto trace of a photo. I don't think that's bad at all. Obviously, most of the time for the type of things that I'm doing, I'm not tracing photographs. And yes, I've got Cutter software, so I will frequently use that to do a trace if I need to. But if you haven't got Cutter software, but you still want to actually have some more definition, if you want to make a line drawing, if you want to just copy the shape of things and colour it in the way that you want to colour it in, this makes it doable. You can obviously change the line colour to something very pale, like maybe a pale grey or a pale blue, and then you can print it out and you can do exactly what you feel like doing with it. So from that point of view, it's really, really very useful. Now, if you tap up here, you can have your undo button. So that takes it back to my normal photograph. And if I select that again, if, for example, I take the number of paths right down, and if I have the minimum path size put up a little bit, this means that it only recognises bigger chunks and fewer colours, basically. If I decide to do that one, you can see eventually what the difference in the trace quality is going to be as compared to the highest quality one, which is what I did before. So this is how that one comes out. Tap off of there so you can see it. So you can see you've lost a lot of detail here, and the only thing that's really very usable from this would be the sky part of it. But that's what happens when you take the quality down. But if you do it at the highest quality, even on a photograph, you should be able to get a very good result. So there we go, that's my little bit on Vectornator X. They're calling it Vectornator X. It's free, people, so if you have an iPad and you're into graphics, why haven't you already got it? Take care now. See you soon. Bye-bye.